Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Before every service, we set an intention for ourselves. And as your service leaders, I was contemplating where we were. And I mentioned to Heidi, we're not here. We're here, but we're not here. And that's okay. So what I hope for each of us this evening as we celebrate Shabbat together is that we can be here and not here together. To know that we are not alone. There are beautiful things for us to be celebrating the Shabbat as we cease from the work of creation, cease from the work of Tikkun Olam. The rabbis teach us that for Shabbat, for 25 hours, we're supposed to just appreciate the world as it is and not focus on the world as it could be. Now that's a tall order right now, but we're going to do our best. I learned recently the most dangerous AI we have is not actually artificial intelligence, it's artificial intimacy. Oftentimes, we have an artificial connection to each other through social media, through what we see on TV. But what's real are the connections, the relationships we have when we come together. When we come together in sacred community. And yes, social media and those tools help us, but they don't replace true connection. These connections that we feel in this holy space, and especially the joy that we share as new life enters our world and our space, and we especially celebrate the passage of time as Leo and Marin become B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow, and we celebrate their becoming B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow. So, consider this. For the next hour and change, your social media feed is in your hands. It's the prayer book. Don't worry, if you double tap a page, it's not going to give you a visual indication that you like it. But maybe, just maybe, you can place that prayer book and give it a true like. Give it your true heart. We turn to page 2 as we call up Leo Chang and Marin Chiroff to help us light our Shabbat candles, along with their families, their parents and siblings. Again, page 2.
וקדשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
We continue welcoming Shabbat with the words of Kabbalat Shabbat. We continue on page 12 with L'chune Ranana. We hope that you will join us in prayer and in song. Page 22, L'chadodi.
Lecha
On page 24, we join together in Shalom Aleichem. Now, this is a melody that may be known to you as the traditional melody. It is perhaps the most well-known of melodies of Shalom Aleichem, and it was a particular favorite of Ophir, the mayor of Shar HaNegev, who was murdered 2 weeks ago. In an attempt to bring the world in solidarity with the Shar HaNegev community, Vered, Ophir's wife, has asked Jewish communities around the world to sing this melody in particular. So we offer this melody, Shalom Aleichem, welcoming the ministering angels of Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech, malachei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Baruch hu. Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seitem leshalom, Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Last week, I asked our entire congregation, and I asked those online where we say Shabbat Shalom. I asked you to turn around, turn behind you, in front of you, next to you, to say Shabbat Shalom to someone. I'm asking with fullness of depth and breadth and heart, turn to someone, perhaps that is next to you, around you. Share your name, share where you're from. Take a moment to know each other. Take a moment before we formally call ourselves to worship, wish each other Shabbat Shalom. And as we begin to call ourselves to prayer, just to take a moment, a breath. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel taught that there are 3 ascending levels of mourning. And collectively, Klal Yisrael, we are in mourning in this moment. And he taught that with tears, that's the lowest. With silence, that's a bit higher. And with song is the highest. And so this evening, we sing because when we mourn, in moments, even collective mourning, personal mourning, we take and transcend our voices and our hearts collectively into a moment that we can hold together. And so when we sing, don't feel shy about singing, like something is off. Something is off. We name it, that's okay. And don't feel shy to sing aloud, to have your voice be heard. The angels descend, they come upon this moment as we learn L'Chadodi. So we greet Shabbat with our voice, with our hearts, with our souls, with our voices, with our song. I invite you to turn to page 146. As we join together for the Baruch Hu, I invite you to rise if you are able.
Baruch Hu et Adonai
We join responsively. Adonai, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky. Sun, moon, and stars testify to your power and wisdom.
Day follows day, and endless succession, and the years vanish, but your sovereignty endures.
Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from us. Help us to become co-workers with you and endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai Hamariv Aravim. In every age, we receive and transmit Torah. At each moment, we are addressed by the world.
In each age, we are challenged by our ancient teaching. At each moment, we stand face to face with truth.
In each age, we add our wisdom to that which has gone before. At each moment, the knowing heart is filled with wonder.
In each age, the children of Torah become its builders and seek to set the world firm on a foundation of truth.
Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai
please be seated. This time I'd like to call upon Leo and Marin to join us and lead us in the Ve'ahavta on page 150.
Vishinantam levanecha v'dibartam v'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech ushokbecha uvkumecha ushartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beineinecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'yitem kedoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem.
As we turn to page 152, we're going to hear a melody of Micha Mocha. It was written by Shlomo Korbach. Today is the 29th anniversary of his passing, as his daughter and our friend Neshama Korbach reminds us. In this moment, the Korbach family spent many years in Israel. They've lived in Israel. They lived on a moshav, which is like a kibbutz. It's a community. It had burnt down a number of years ago. They worked to rebuild it. Still, I think some of those individuals are displaced. The words and the melodies and the rhythms that Shlomo Korbach provided, his life being pained in his own way of his own abuses, that we've come full circle to find that even in the moments and the challenges that people offer in life, the communities around them sometimes find ways to mourn and to move forward. And that's the way we certainly have with the reintroduction at times of Shlomo Korbach's music, to take a breath and a pause and then re-enter. Shlomo Korbach, we have some of the melodies this evening because where we have this connection to how we understand Israel and the rhythms that were created, the music, the notes were envisioned, many of them in Israel. And so we hope you'll join us at this moment when we think of Micha Mocha, that yearning for the promised land. We hold it, we hope its land brings peace. And so Micha Mocha, we join together, page 152.
Adonai
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Shoreinu L'chaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu
Page 154.
V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
We rise together, page 155, as we begin our Amidah together. way through page 167, using the words of the Siddur or the words of our hearts.
Du לשמש לעלות, לבוקר להאיר, חזקה שבתפילות אותנו לא תחתיר. מי אשר קיים נרו ונעפר נטמן, בחימור לא יאירו, לא יחזירו לכאן. איש אותנו לא ישיב, מבור תחתית עפר, כאן לא יאירו לו שמחת הניצחון, ולא שירי הלל. על כן רק שירו שיר השלום, ננציח של תפילה, מוטב תשירו שיר השלום בצעקה גדולה.
תנו לשמש לחדור מבעד לפרחים, אל תביטו לאחור, הניחו להורים. שאו עיניים בתקווה, לא דרך כוונות. שירו שיר לאהבה ולא למלחמות. אל תגידו יום יבוא, הביאו את היום, כי לא חלום הוא בכל הכיכרות, הריעו רק שלום. על כן רק שירו שיר השלום, אל תלחשו תפילה, מוטב תשירו שיר השלום בצעקה גדולה. שירו שיר השלום תשירו שיר השלום בצעק הגדולה.
We have a wonderful colleague, Rabbi Jen Gubitz in Massachusetts, and she sometimes writes some pretty amazing, wickedly amazing poetry. And today she wrote something quite beautiful, and Nicole actually brought it to our attention, so we've invited Nicole to share her beautiful words before we offer a prayer of healing.
I'm sitting on Noah's Ark. He let me board early. After the animals come on safely, I bring my loved ones into the rooms of my heart as the sky pours out her tears. Evan is sitting Shiva. Rachel tells me her body is in Kishinev. Daniel is feeling alone in the storm. Jody is searching for words. She finds song to briefly calm her soul. Abby's great aunt, her cousins are held hostage. We ordered our sackcloth on Amazon, but they've run out. From the river to the sea, a cousin posts on Instagram. A middle school friend who once brought me to Easter services with liturgy blaming Jews for Jesus' death messages me about collective punishment. Neil from high school emails me after 20 years to tell me he's thinking of me. Joe from our childhood West Sherwood Terrace texts me about his grief. My beloved, born of the land, first needs quiet to process, to worry. His cousins are called up. They are my cousins too now. We love you. I message them repeatedly as we cancel our El Al flights for November. What about the kids in war? My nieces ask. They hide, the eldest says. They hide behind their mommies, the youngest agrees. I call my dad crying. I cry dancing the hora at Sasha's wedding. I cry for Abby's Carmela and Noya. I cry because I do not understand war, and I do not understand hurting children. I cannot sleep on this ark. I should not sleep on this ark. As if the last night of summer camp, I am sitting Shmirah. The Wi-Fi is too strong, and I am up late each night. Refresh, refresh, refresh. I am keeping watch to make sure everyone is safe. I am sitting Shmirah, guarding the memories of the dead until they are returned to their family's embrace. You can't sit Shmirah for all of them alone, my sister tells me. You have to share the burden. So please, come on board this ark with me. There is only one skylight, and it feels so dark.
Thank you. I think that Rabbi Gubitz profoundly captures so much of the variety and the spectrum of healing that's needed. And I would love the opportunity in a moment, as we'll go around the congregation asking for names of loved ones, we also think about those in our community who are in need of healing, refuat nefesh, refuat guf, recovery of mind, of body, of spirit. And we think of Linda Backrack, Lauren Berman, Sandy Berman, Debbie Karnick, Candace Carroll, Ben Chaib, Warren Dean, Caleb Dressen, Walter Aaron Price, Helen Flaster, Sandy Flaster, Lauren Friesen, Denise Garrick, Anita Hosenpud, Ruth Jordan, Richard Kitson, Betty Kornreich, David Kroll, Leah Bat Maita Vinacham, Marshall J. Lewis, Mike Lynn, Marshall Lubick, Jim McIndoe, Lisa Nelson, Laura Norton, Michael Powell, Sharon Resnick, Reuven Batsivia Vyakov, Sharon Ritter, Linda Ratzkoff, Galina Rubalchenko, Rosa Santiago, Sophia Chaya Schenkler, Jenny Schnitzer, Rhonda Schwartz, Bernice Sicklick, Ned Silver and Natan Bent Yehuda, Christopher Smith, Marilyn Thompson, John Clayton Uri, Kathy Weil, Eileen Wingard, Alan J. Wolf, Sandy Wood, Silka Bat Yaakov Upesha, Yaakov Yosef Ben Zohara, Susan Zell, and Zelik Ben Yosef Umasha. If you'd like to share a name, I invite you to say it out loud as I go around our congregation, so we may hold those names and those loved ones collectively in our hearts as well. We join together in prayer of Mishberach. Page 253.
Mekor habracha.
One of the powerful things about this moment is that so many people are sharing their voice, they're sharing thoughts, they're sharing wisdom. Many people. And you hear from us a lot, and especially around this time. We're sharing, more sharing, of course, over the coming weeks. And we wanted to take, instead, just a few minutes to hear you. And what I mean by that is I have this wonderful microphone, and I'm going to come down. And all I'm going to ask, and I'm going to give you a moment to really think about it, and our online community too, I want you to think about this for a moment. I'm going to ask you to think about a prayer that you want to offer in this moment. Your own creative, personal prayer, and it can be about anything and anyone or any moment or experience that you're having or feeling. I want you to hold that because I want us all to hear it, because part of the joy of being together in community is to meet and to be with one another. And sometimes we don't often get to hear what's in the heart. We get to learn about where you're from. We get to learn about, some of the more mundane, everyday experiences. But to really hear what's in your heart, I think, in this moment is especially important. And so for those that are online, I'm going to invite you to put them on the chat because I'm going to share some of them. And for those who are here with us, I'm going to come down. Here I come. And I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to invite you to share anything. There's no script. There's no right or wrong. It should be in this format, nothing. It doesn't exist. It's just an idea, a thought, but a prayer that you're offering in this moment. Would someone like to share? I know you have so many. I know. Okay. I'm going to make my way over here, and then I'm going to come around. I'll come around like that, so I'll start over here. Okay. Great. Okay.
My prayer.
Give me a second. 1 second.
Is it broken?
No, it's on.
It's not working. I'll just say it. There it goes. My prayer. Humankind think in mind, body, soul, and spirit. Stop violence, think peace, and love within, around, with others.
Beautiful. Thank you.
My prayer is to stop bleeding for all the mothers and the fathers and the children, for every side who is involved in all of this. And may you only know shalom.
My prayer is that the horrors that we're witnessing are the catalyst for peace in the Middle East, and may we have it very, very soon.
My prayers for the brave men and women of the IDF. May they be sheltered with protection, but may you give them the strength to resist the rage, to resist hardening of their hearts in the noble tasks that they have in front of them. And I just pray for their safety.
My prayers for acceptance without resignation. So accepting that this is our current situation, but not resigning ourselves to the fact that this is how it has to be forever.
My prayer is to lead, although it's hard in the darkness, to reflect light through the storm, and to remain B'Tselem Elohim, the image of God, through all the pain.
My prayers and my hope are for James and all these babies. I'm so thankful that Everett and Monica's baby's due any minute. I'm thankful that my friend George Barton turned 100. I'm thankful that we can have hope and light. Peace and kindness and love and joy have got to find a way and have got to find a home soon. Thank you.
I hope and pray that Israel survives and continues to flourish and be the light that we have become accustomed.
Going to look online and see if we have some prayers, and then we're going to offer a special prayer for our state of Israel. And we have some prayers here. My prayer is for peace in this world and that something positive will come from the pain we're experiencing now. I pray not only for the people in Israel, but also for the people of other countries who have shown support. I also pray for the victims of Hamas in Gaza and in Palestine. Adonai Eloheinu, heal all our broken pieces, bring them together into your beauty and presence. Let nothing be wasted or in vain. Peace and kindness for everyone. These are your voices, very powerful. We lift them up tonight to hold them in our hearts. Collectively, we find strength in one another, and I think that's a beautiful way of showing that. And so thank you for all. And I know there are many I know who didn't speak out loud, but it's in your heart. And so we offer this prayer for the state of Israel in this moment. Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shielded beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace, and your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. As we say, Amen.
בשמיים, צור ישראל גואלו, ברכת מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו.
This time I'd like to call upon Mike Jason from our board to share some words and some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Mike Chasen, and I have the honor of serving on our board of directors. I also serve as the chair of our security committee. More about that in just a minute. They say timing is everything, and to follow and act like that is really hard. So I'm not going to try to sing for you. I have a few remarks for you. First of all, I want to thank you for attending our Erev Shabbat services. I want to let you know we'll have a tribe oneg after. We want to congratulate not one, as you heard, but two B'nai Mitzvah families tonight. Congratulations to Leo Chang and his parents Lisa and Douglas and brother Eli. We also want to wish a hearty mazel tov to Marin Sheriff and her parents Robin and Jason and brother Evan. I'd like to invite you to the Activity Center at 9 a.m. tomorrow for our Torah study group led by our own Rabbi Jeremy Gimbel, which will be followed by our weekly Shabbat Minyan service at 10:30 a.m. in the chapel. This Wednesday, on October 25th at 6:30 p.m., our senior Rabbi Navarez will lead a special moderated panel discussion with 3 Jewish leaders. He will be educating and providing tools on how to navigate anti-Semitism, hate, and intolerance. Please go to our website, cbisd.org, to register. As the chair of our security committee, I do a few different things, but one of the most important things I do is I serve as a voice for you all, as do all our committee members. I really want to hear from you. I love compliments about how things are going well, but if you have ideas or concerns about how we could be doing better, please let me know. My contact information is on the website, and I'm also here and happy to talk to you at the Oneg. Usually I'm in a better mood after I've had at least 1 or 2 of those little cream puffs, though. Those things are amazing. They're my weakness. Know that as our congregation, we don't go it alone when it comes to security. We are part of a large cohort of like-minded communities. We work closely with our law enforcement agencies at a variety of levels. We're well served by the Anti-Defamation League as well as Jewish Federation. Recently, the director of security for Federation, Bill Gainley, sent out an email, and I wanted to share a quick quote that I thought was particularly poignant. Bill wrote that while it is imperative that we all operate with an increased state of situational awareness, we also need to make sure we are not contributing to raising our fear levels. I thought that was really profound, and I tried to think of what is a way we can do that without creating fear, but raising our situational awareness. And I have an answer for you. And we're going to do a quick group activity. We're going to have a little bit of fun. It'll take 1 minute. What I'm going to ask you to do, I guarantee every single person in this room is capable of doing. It is easy and it is free, so you really have no excuse. So I'm going to ask everyone to raise their right hand. I think this is our first group oath. Is that not right? I think it is. Okay. I'd like you all to say, I state your name.
I state your name.
That's good. I'm just counting on at least one. Very good. Where was I? We were saying our name. Do solemnly swear that when walking to and from Congregation Beth Israel, we will take our cell phones and put them down so that we may improve our situational awareness. There's a long sentence, I know. We're almost done. I will also swear to make eye contact with at least one stranger and smile and say hello. Can we all do this? We got this. One last thought from Bill and I'll be done. Realize that safety and security is my job. It is the job of our wonderful guards outside. It is the job of our clergy and our professional staff. But it is not only their job, nor will we ultimately be successful if they are the only ones working to keep us secure. It is a collective responsibility. Hopefully I've given you some things to think about and a really awesome tool. And I'm counting on all of you tonight when I see you in the parking lot. Cell phone in your pocket. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Mike. I do think that our first communal oath was Abraham and Sarah many years ago. But it's good to update the covenant every once in a while. They too had to put their cell phones down. We're going to move on. Page 282, we begin to conclude our service with Alinu L'Shabeach. Won't you please rise?
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Please be seated. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth but have surely not departed our hearts. We are in the, as you hear the name of your loved one, we invite you to please rise so that we might acknowledge your period of mourning. We are in the 30 days following burial, the Shloshim for Eric Winston, Lucille Zemlich, Clara Overbach, Sharon Sucknan, Ruth Harris, Rabbi Eric Wisnia, Dr. Howard Kay, and those who were murdered in Shar HaNegev and throughout Israel. Finally, we acknowledge the yahrzeit, the anniversary of passing. Fanny Edelstein, Al Baines, Rosa Behrens, Eslyn Bassick, Sybil Belkin, Deborah Blemker, Florence Bloom, Francis Bransky, Lillian Braun, Leo Calamia, Carl Carrillo, Louis Cohen, Anne Ruth Colby, Essie Sierkin, Rose Dent, Gloria Carol Edelstein, Herman Eisenberg, Max Falk, William Finkel, Charlene Fishman, Samuel Flaster, Aggie Floyd, David Freed, Joseph Friedman, Joel Edward Fryer, Isidore Gelbajuch, Lloyd Gerber, Morris Goldstein, Pearl Golico, Saul Gotthauf, Betty Guterman, Ronald H. Guthauser, Art Harrison, Mayor Hecht, Leo Herman, Hannah Hinden, Gunther Hirschfeld, Daniel Islas, Thelma Jasper, Nancy Kaufman, Edward I. Kessler, Nan Kleinman, Victor Krasser, Joseph Kramer, Barbara Lauer, Beatrice Lazaro, Saul Le Pen, Carol Kretzer-Levy, Fannie Lewis, Bernard Lewis, Helen F. Little, Harry Lurie, Trin Lee, Helene Malkin, Inga Mann, Wallace Kendall Melville, Jean Mayer, Leo Mintz, Naisuya Oken, Robert Thomas Osborne, Henry Ozeron, Pauline Padel, Stephen Ira Pollock, Loretta Polstein, Joseph Press, Irving Radin, Lena Raskin, Alfred Rich, Josephine Reisner, Monroe A. Rosenblum, Sally Walkowitz Rosenblum, Natalie Rosencrans, Mary Rosenstein, Marshall Ruderman, Molly Salke, Charles Sharnikow, Gertrude Shrub, Richard Serwin, Muriel Shio, Rahel Shostak, Edward Shustak, Lillian Sims, Nicholas Simon, Miriam Small, Irving Solomon, Sophie Spector, Hyman Stein, Elliot Stoyer, Rabbi Ulrich Stoyer, Sam Steiber, Ideal Stotsky, Leonard Strahl, George Struley, Douglas Thompson, Rita Vogel, Max Wagner, Carol Wolf, Uli Wool, and Morton H. Yaffe. Perhaps you've come to say a name that was not mentioned. I invite you to rise as our eyes meet and share that name with the community. We rise together as a caring community and turn to page 294 for Kaddish Yatom. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shmei Rabbah, Be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala u'v'zman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam u'lamei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudsha parichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Invite you to place your prayer books down, put your arm around the person next to you as we join together in our closing song, Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Turn to somebody, offer them a Shabbat Shalom. So we join together for Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.